A few days ago, Donald Trump Jr. decided to put out one of his ridiculous little videos where he essentially looks like some kind of coked up lunatic. That is definitely the persona that he is projecting on us. But anyway, he puts out this video where he goes after the military because allegedly the military is going after American civilians. What he's mad about, and we'll show the clip in just a second, but what he's mad about, of course, is the military having to come out recently and kind of correct Tucker Carlson, saying that they've become too feminized. And, of course, the fact that members of the Guam National Guard were taken to Marjorie Taylor Greene's office so that they could have a chat with her after she had said that Guam was a foreign country and not a U.S. territory. So, anyway, without further ado, here is Donald Trump, red-eyed and fast-talking, complaining about the military going after civilians. Here it is.
Guys, what the hell is going on with our military this last week? It's been politicized like we've never seen before, but look at this guy. They're literally attacking American civilians. You saw the whole Tucker Carlson thing, and I'll do more on that later last week, where you have active duty military personnel clapping back at him for calling out some of the woke BS that they've been pushing. And then when the guy does it, he gets called a fat slob by the people on Twitter looking at it. He starts taking, the thirst selfie of him in the gym to show how tough he really is. I mean, this is the Department of Defense. These are active duty people using government accounts to clap back at civilians. But then worse, this week we saw the Guam National Guard get paraded through the halls of Congress to Marjorie Taylor Greene's office, a sitting U.S. Congresswoman from the state of Georgia, because she mistakenly called Guam a foreign land instead of a U.S. territory, which it's been since like the mid-90s, okay? So she made a mistake. Their rep, Michael San Nicolas, marches Guam National Guard members in uniform through the halls of Congress to her office. Okay? To show her, to teach her so she learns, right? I mean, think about this. Since when is it okay to use active duty military personnel to intimidate American civilians, let alone a sitting member of Congress?
Oh, they literally went to a congressperson's office and confronted her. So now you have a problem with that? Because where was your outrage on January 6th, buddy? When you and your father's crazed supporters actually went to congresspeople's office, not to have a talk with them, not to educate them about the history of Guam, but actually to do far worse to them. That's what your supporters wanted to do to members of Congress, and you were okay with that. Sure, you released a mealy-mouthed statement about, oh, we can't do this thing, this is bad. And second of all, you're not going to convince me that that dude wasn't coked out of his mind in that video. Absolutely no way you're going to convince me that he was sober right there. And look, if that's what he chooses to do, hey, that's what you choose to do. That's fine. But that behavior, the hand movements and all of this, like you almost can't even control how fast they're moving and how fast you're talking at the time. The bloodshot eyes, dude, come on. Be honest about it. It's pretty obvious to everyone else out there. But of course, he insists that he doesn't do that, so whatever. I guess we'll never know if he is or isn't in that video. But the other thing, too, is no, the military is not out there openly attacking Tucker Carlson. He said something very stupid about them, and they responded. Because they're able to do that. Because they're not being muzzled like government agencies were muzzled when your daddy was president, remember? They weren't allowed to say certain things. Hell, at some points, they weren't even allowed to use the phrase climate change. So they're not being muzzled now. That's actually a good thing. And if they want to take on a little fancy boy like Tucker Carlson, let them do it. What do you care? You never served. Never even crossed your mind to join the military. Same thing with your dad. And you're going to sit there and defend the individuals making fun of them? That's ridiculous. Your party, the Republican Party, has gone so far off the deep end that they can't even claim to be the party of the troops anymore, the support the troops party. Nope, can't even do that. Like, you would rather defend the bow tie wearing racist on Fox News than the U.S. military. That is how far the Republican Party has fallen in just the last 20 years. Pretty disgusting, if you ask me. One of today's video sponsors is Privacy, and right now they have a wonderful offer for all of our Ring of Fire viewers. Go to privacy.com/ROF. Sign up for your Privacy account and you will receive $5. Privacy.com, their service is absolutely one of the most vital in an online world today, especially during the pandemic. Everyone is encouraged to stay home, so we're ordering more things online. And so your bank account information is more vulnerable than ever. Privacy gives you security. This is a product that I use all of the time, and here's why. If you have ever had your bank account information stolen, if it's been part of a data leak, that is a massive headache, trying to get your money back, trying to repair your credit. Privacy helps take away some of that concern. What Privacy does is it provides a browser extension, or you can go right into the website or into the app, and it can create a virtual bank account or credit card number. It can be a temporary number that only is used one time, or it can be merchant specific, meaning you can create a bank account card that only works for one particular website. So if that account happens to get hacked or has a massive data breach, that card number no longer works with any other website. That is how Privacy helps protect your bank account information in an increasingly insecure online world. So again, go to privacy.com/ROF. You get $5 free just for signing up. Or if you don't want to type it in, just click the link at the top of the video description below.